was going to pull my batons out for a second. Those of you who are with me next semester, we'll start bringing some baton work into, you get to be in Harry Potter for a little while. I think for me, it makes more sense. It's a little easier to start with just hands and then add the baton, because in my experience, adding the baton becomes like a whole different issue of tension, like how do I grip it, how do I hold it, where do I... anyways, the reason I got on that is because I see your first finger and your thumb are touching when you're conducting, and it's almost like they would be trying to hold the baton in, is what I was thinking when you're doing that. And you know, that might make sense if you had a stick, but without a stick, leave a little bit of space right here. That way you can shape just a little bit more. Same thing that I told Laz. I think you can, if this is the point of beat 1, you can come more smoothly around each beat. So everybody, for instance, let's say this is beat 1. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is, you know, I don't know, this ballpark. When we're thinking really legato, if this is where the point of the beat is, and this is a terminology thing that I haven't taught you yet, so I don't expect anyone would know it, but I'll throw it out there anyways. Does anybody know in conducting what the term for the point of the beat is? It starts with an I. It's called an ictus. Don't ask me why. I don't know where that came from. I just know that that's what it's called. So the point of the beat is called the ictus. When we're thinking really legato, it can be helpful, rather than touching each beat, touch, 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 to think about going around them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and kind of circling the ictus rather than touching it. Can you try and just have it be just a little more smooth along that way for me? It's much more smooth that way. Good. Thank you for taking that direction. The next step for everybody, when you start thinking really legato like that, is as you're pulling around each beat, it becomes easy to slow it down there. Yum, bum, bum. So just keep it moving. It's got to stay, your hand speed has to stay consistent. You just want it to feel a little bit more like, you know, if you had a rope attached to your hand and there was some sort of weight or something that you were pulling, so that there's a little bit of tension as you move through that. That's really good. Tell me, because we did something, and I don't know if we did it because you wanted it or if we did it because we did it. What do you want right there?
Well, I did more excessive movement.
Yeah?
It seems like the only part here where there's an actual 8th note run.
Good, so that was something you wanted us to respond to that?
Right.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
But it's been to neon. Good, I just wanted to make sure that you were making an intentional choice about that, and it wasn't we were following something that you weren't intending to show.
Yes.
Good job.
Thank you.